Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica Hsueh, and I'm the Global Marketing Manager at Speed 3D. Today, I'll share with you on how we redefine reality using AR in retail, fan-based industries, and marketing. First and foremost, please scan this QR code, and then during my talk, you could ask questions, and then we'll discuss it at the very end. All right. Now, I'm Monica Hsueh from Taipei, Taiwan, and my parents took me, well, actually, my first experience with 3D animation was when I was 6 years old. My parents took me to Disney World, and we watched Michael Jackson's Captain EO. Now that blew my mind. And then 20 years after, I got the chance to join one of the biggest, kind of notorious animation studios in the world, Next Media Animation. And during that time, I did something quite revolutionary for the company. I added 3D animation with live action videos. So this is one of my examples. Let's check it out.
The 7th month on the lunar calendar is also known as Ghost Month, Guiyue, in Taiwan. And the whole island becomes a huge party for ghosts. This coming Sunday, Taiwanese people will put out huge spreads of goodies for the dead. Also, in Chinese heaven, ghosts can only get stuff when it's burned in real life. Hey fellas, you know how you got that chicken? Because your sister drinks too much when she's cooking that bird.
Yeah, so that's what I did. And then it was also around that time I got to know Speed 3D's CEO, Marvin Cho, and their first product was called Insta 3D. And that was an app that was I think it was quite revolutionary, because by taking a selfie of yourself, you could create a 3D avatar instantaneously. As a result, it was #1 as in App Store and all over the world around 2015 to 2016. And as a result, we were able to gather tens of millions of people's faces, and that's when we started doing face landmarking training as well as AI training. And also, how can we forget the rise of AR during 2016 when Pokemon Go was a huge hit? And let's not forget our Taiwanese grandpa of the Pokemon Go. And of course, during that time, the AR giants like Meta, Snapchat were on the rise. And because of our training, they invited us to be the only Taiwanese partners with them. And as a result, we were able to work with over 200 brands from all over the world and creating over 700 filters. And sequentially, next year, the year after that, Marvin Cho was invited to the Facebook FA in 2018. And being the first Taiwanese CEO to be standing on the FA, at the FA and speaking with everybody was a huge honor for us. And it was a huge milestone for the company as well. And then 2019 hit, and we all know what happened. COVID hit, and oh my gosh, it changed everything. It changed the way we live, the way we shop, and the huge AR giants created AR try-ons, and those are beautiful 3D models, and it's in their app, or they're working with some big app, and you know, like being a smaller fry ourselves, like we were thinking, hey, there's gotta be a better way for companies big or small to enjoy this kind of AR try-on, especially outside of apps. So we created MedAR Commerce. It is a web-based AR, and people could just sign on and then upload a few photos of their products, and bam, we could create your AR try-on this platform. But we don't stop there. We also You could also customize your try-on web page, and so you could really make a complete user journey out of it. Let's check it out.
First, create a database for your product. And then give it some tags to help put it in the proper category. Then identify what part of the face it is worn or used on and select the type and template. Last, upload an image to act as an icon for the product. Now, let's create your AR glasses using your product images. First, upload the image of the front of the glasses and then for the sides. You could adjust its position, rotation, and scale. Click on the View in AR and you can see your 3D glasses in action. Now it's time to customize what your AR webpage will look like. This is where your customers will experience the try-on effect. You could customize the border and button colors and upload your brand logo. After you're done, you can head back to the database and share the AR try-on link. This link can be shared to any website or app. Anyone could build a 3D model try-on with Met AR Commerce.
All right, and after COVID, offline events starts happening just like this one. And users and consumers are looking for meaningful, engaging offline experiences. So brands like BTS, the Dodgers created a very interactive photo booth. We love that idea, and we thought we could take it up to the next level. And that's why, take a look at what they did.
이것도 기념인데 사진 한번 찍을까? 준비됐어? 오늘 즐겁게 놀아보자고. 안녕.
She is the life of the party. Got everybody around watching her. Now, baby, look what you started. I'm gonna give you a night you deserve.
So as you can see, there's still a bit of tweaking that we could have done, and that's what we did. We basically stood on the shoulders of a giant, and we created something even better. Let's take a look at what we did.
Summer's in the air. Everything just feels so right. Let's see the distance days. But love is on my mind.
Hello，可以跟着你拍张照吗？要继续支持我，拜拜。
你好，欢迎你来，这样，我们一起来拍照吧。希望你继续支持我，拜拜。
All right, but while we're making that AR studio, we actually noticed that there's some issues that we could have improved it even more, such as, the production and the post-production was taking a long time because there's a lot of tweaking for that part. And so we're trying to incorporate, like recently, the AI background removal technology. And we're going to implement the Edge AI integration to make the image processing faster and more secured. And we're also looking into implementing advanced language model to make the fan and star interaction more dynamic. So this is our work with the cheerleaders of the same baseball team. Okay. And then when it comes to marketing or branding, I've noticed that these 3D billboards are popping everywhere all over the world. Now, they're great to be looked at from far away. And it's great to like take out your phone and shoot a video or photo of it. However, I did notice that, there's really not much of a, let's say, conversion. I mean, with the brand, between the brand and the user or the consumers. So we created something a little bit more down to the earth, literally and figuratively. We created, just imagine, like you could, as a user, you could step into the 3D display and become a character yourself, as well as using the AR technology to create some kind of conversions for the brands. So that's why we created the 3D AR Hub. Let's take a look at how it works. Okay, and for the two different machines that I just mentioned, we have a comprehensive comprehensive back-end data platform that you could control, you could upload new content, and you can monitor remotely. So this, in a way, it gives us more flexibility when we're working with customers or our clients overseas. And this is still in the process of, becoming more matured at the moment. But the ultimate goal is to create a remote controlled backend for all of our clients, no matter where in the world they are. All right, so my speech is kind of short, but so in short, we're at a very interesting and exciting time for tech, and I believe that only by working together could we make AR or XR even better and more interesting for the users as well as for the businesses. So add me on LinkedIn, or grab me to have a chat later. And I'm Monica, that's it. So let me see if there's any questions from the Slido. Or you're more than welcome to use the microphone as well.
Anyone have any questions? I have one. Just wanted to kind of see, you touch on a lot of industries, but in sports in particular, kind of a higher concentration in like baseball. I'm a baseball mom, so I love all those experiences. But are there any other like sports experiences that you're really excited to embark on? What's on your wish list?
Yeah, so for Taiwan, baseball is one of the biggest sports. And we're also looking into collaborating with like American football, soccer, basketball, so if you know anybody, please let us know. Okay, so we got a few questions here. So how long does it take to develop and create an interactive photo booth? What are the legal issues around using the featured talents person? That's a great question, because the reason we're working with sports teams directly is because they own the IPs themselves. And how we work with them is that we will have a profit share, so we will be responsible for the software, and if it's in Taiwan, we'll be responsible for the hardware and software. And then they'll be responsible for the IPs, they'll collaborate with us on the shoot, and then we will present it to the fans and we'll do profit share like that. And so when it comes, but at the same time, we're also looking into interesting locations. So other than stadiums or baseball fields, we're looking at maybe airports or even city halls or any kind of tourism destinations. And the next one. What do you think about the ROI of integrating XR into branding? I think with the right IP, it could create like really good ROI for brands and interaction. So like I said, with the 3D AR booth or the AR hub, if we have good interaction, people could see their faces or their family on the 3D billboards, they'll be more than willing to pay because there's like, oh my God, like imagine Disney had one, Disneyland has one, or Disney World has one. You would pay like $30 for that, right? And then you would be able, like it'll record it, everything. So I think having a very good user experience, like a streamlined user experience, and I mean, easy payment as well, and like a streamlined way for them to receive the end result is really important for brands to create like a higher ROI. Also, a good IP. So those are the two questions I have. Any more questions here? Yes?
Yeah, I'm curious, you just quoted $30. So what are fans typically willing to pay for this type of experience and what you've seen?
Yeah, so the POC we did with the baseball team, it's in Taiwan, so you know the difference in price. It's about $10, but we are working with the cheerleaders, and that'll be like double. Because I don't know, I don't think America has that culture, but the fans in Taiwan for baseball, a lot of them, or 70% are male. And then the cheerleaders is one of the biggest reasons why they would go to a baseball game, because they'll do the dance, just like, you know, the ones in America. And then so for them, they're like small celebrities there. And so having it in the booth really would generate a lot more income for us and for the sports team. Yes?
Hi, I'm Ritika. I'm from the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. And I'm currently researching about integrating consumer psychology and neuroscience into XR and marketing. So I want to see what triggers the consumer's brains and how are they actually, are they going to purchase the product that they're So since you've worked with a lot of brands, I wanted to see if people actually purchase the product that you were creating this immersive experience systems.
Yeah, so one thing I could share with you guys is that with the AR Lounge, our conversion rate is around 70 to 80%, meaning people who would come and check it out, like 80% of them will pay because it is fun. So yeah, so I can't emphasize it more, like IP is really important. You know, something that people will want to pay for it, right? And we're also in the process of working with some major stars who have passed away, but they still have the same kind of popularity right now. People will be more than willing to pay for any kind of interaction with them. So that will involve in a lot of course, like the licensing and the 3D animation in terms of how we make it realistic and not creepy. Yeah. Anything else? If not, we'll wrap this up.
Well, thank you so much, Monica.
Thank
Very
you.
insightful. Make sure to connect with her. And just a few more minutes before we have our next speaker. So thank you.
Thank you.